Hello YouTube, it's Krow. So I'm actually kicking my reviews back off, and what a better kit to do than the Barbatos Lupus Rex. I thoroughly had a great time with this kit, and in this review I'm not necessarily going to go through like the complete aesthetics of it, like doing the articulation and going over each individual detail of like an out-of-box kind of scheme. Instead, I'm really just going to focus on what my overall impressions were with this kit, to pretty much keep it a relatively short review. I don't want to go into like the 15-minute, 10-minute marks. I want to keep these reviews maybe under 6 minutes if possible. So maybe sometimes I'm going to go over, but for the most part I'm really going to try and keep it under. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about this kit. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is the head. I think the head was one of the better looking heads of all the Barbatoses. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about a, this is definitely not an out-of-the-box kind of, look at the head. I've thoroughly kind of broken it up on the side and just, did a lot of little weathering on the side as well. And then I glued these, it's kind of like red, like light paper in a sense, but these, the crown, for the most part, I think was pretty amazing, and I just love the sculpt on the high grade. The high grade really brought a very nice feel to what I was trying to get as far as from that final episode of Iron Blood Orphans. And I just, to be honest, I don't think I really could have been happier with the results that I've put into this kit. And the head, just like, to me, is this standing point of like, I don't know, the overall kit. I think that's just what stands out to me. Moving on is going to be the body. So I could have maybe like not went as hard on the weathering on the body as much as I did. I think I did a little bit too much, to be honest. But for the articulation, I mean, it can go up and down. I think I kind of messed mine up because it's not going up and down like the other high grades did. So I don't really know exactly like what happened with that, but it does go up and down completely. Like it will have a good bend, and it's a lot of points for some nice painting as well as panel lining. So I would really recommend, if you were gonna just do a straight build with this, ensure that you actually put a little bit of effort in and do some like panel lining, maybe inside the vents, or you can go ahead and just paint up the pistons and hydraulics and all that. Alright, so going to the arms, or for my case, I only have one arm to really review, but I love the Rex's arms. I mean, this is one of the definitive, like, second, I guess, reason that this is possibly going to be my top favorite Barbatos Gundam, and as well as I would say this is probably my top 5 favorite Gundams of all time. I thoroughly have an affinity for the Barbatos suits now. And I mean, they're just like very aesthetically beautiful. So just looking at the arm, it does have some good points of articulation right here, and the hand has swivel and all that. Now these hands don't come with stickers. You like the little yellow right here. You actually have to paint these. So I do recommend just going out there and if you get some yellow paint if you don't have it already, and paint these up. It's not hard to do. I mean, you can use any form of painting, hand painting, or markers or whatever, but these yellow fingertips really kind of bring out the overall impression in this kit, like just the detail overall. And then you're gonna have to these come with yellow stickers, but I just went ahead and painted it, obviously. And just for record, there's no stickers I used on this kit. Everything I did was painted. The eyes, everything pretty much painted, even though you can't see the eyes. But these yellow parts are actually painted on as well. And you can actually paint some details right inside here. I just went ahead and went with a gold because I think that looked good. I missed an opportunity by not painting the inside of here. I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, like I should definitely paint it silver. And then for some reason throughout the whole build, I just kind of not done what I wanted to do. But you can definitely paint some silver inside there, and it looks pretty good. As well in the back, right over here, you can definitely paint those, hydraulic, well, I guess pipes. You can paint those up. And there's also a little mini claw. Now, I didn't do anything damage-wise to this because I was not planning on having this out. So that's the reason it kind of looks like brand new clean plastic. I just folded it in there, and you're never going to see it. But it does come with a little claw that you can put some weapons in there from the high grade line, and actually some from the 1-100 line. But overall, definitely love the arm. Now looking at the waist looks really good. You know, I went ahead and just I didn't really like do as much damage to the waist as much as I really wanted to, because I was kind of experimenting with this kit. You can go ahead and put the piece. I don't have all the accessories with me because like the hands come with different hands to hold the mace, and there's a little piece back here that you can clip to and then put that that big mace in there. But to be honest, like I don't know where all those extra parts are, so this is kind of like a half, you know, a half baked review. It's kind of just like on a whim. But overall, the waist is not too bad. You know, front skirts move around, so nothing really much to say here. Now looking at the legs, these are actually stickers, but I went ahead, well, these can be stickers. I went ahead and just painted these parts black because it's very easy to do. It's just one solid, you know, piece right there. Then these little parts right here, these do, I believe, come with green stickers that just go straight on it, but I just went with a very, very light green inside there. I didn't want that to be like a very big standout point, so it's very light, you know, very light green. I think it looks pretty good, and I did a little weathering over it to kind of like minimize how much brightness came through, because this is like a neon paint. And then leg can obviously bend that much, not really too much. It's a good 90-degree bend or so, so it's not really too bad. Oops. And then on the back of here, you can obviously paint some more details on the sides. I did not do so, but if you do want to, you're more welcome to. But I did paint down here just to go ahead and give it some you know, kind of like a better looking aesthetic. The feet, I'm actually not a fan of the feet. I don't think they look that good. You know, I like the original Barbatos's feet a lot, but you know, these are okay. This right here is these actually have yellow stickers that come with it, but I went ahead and paint those yellow because it's just very easy to do. And then overall for the weathering, I mean, I did a little bit of like damaging, just very, very little, because like I said, this is kind of like my first real experiment trying to do some weathering, so I didn't go too heavy on this kit overall, and I'm technically not done because there's a lot more I want to do. So I just want to go ahead and try my hand at some weathering techniques that I learned, and you know, just want to see exactly how they would come out. Now looking at the backpack, I know the backpack is actually white in the anime. I did not actually, to be honest, I didn't realize that when I started painting it. But I still haven't even done any weathering or anything to it, so I mean, I probably will go ahead and just paint it white a little bit later, and you know, just to kind of give it that anime accuracy. Now this thing does come up and down, and now I guess we're kind of going into the accessories. But this has like a little adapter that just plugs right into the back of this, like so, or maybe it goes the other way. Yeah, cool. So it plugs right into the back, and the wire that comes with this kit is actually super, super short. So I went ahead, and I believe this is the Strike, I think Neor. I know I'm never going to pronounce that right, even though I looked at all the comments, but the Strike kit actually had this long wire, so I went ahead and just utilized that. And then for the tail, this yellow part is actually, they come with a yellow sticker for that, but you know, once again, you can just go ahead and paint that, you know, yellow part. Very, very easy to do. And I really didn't go with, I didn't go with too much weathering on here because I just, like I said, I'm still kind of practicing with this kit overall. But that's almost it. The last thing is the mace. Now, I did not mess with the mace whatsoever. The mace, I mean, I just built it and that was it. Didn't do any weathering because this is going to be a part of a diorama, and I'm probably going to cut like half of this right here, well, not half, but like on an angle, so that way it's sticking out of the desert kind of terrain, and I'm going to just like damage like all this up and everything, and it's going to be pretty much right behind him. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the aesthetics and everything goes. If I had to like do a little review, like a scale or something, I would give this kit, I don't want to like just go ahead and give it like a 5 out of 5, but In all honesty, to me, it is a 5 out of 5. This kit is very, very beautiful to look at. Even outside the, like, if you just put a out of box kind of like build, like you just straight up build it and just the stickers and everything, it is still a very, very beautiful kit overall. And I think that anyone who just loves Iron Blooded Orphans would really just appreciate the kit for what it is and understand, like, I don't know how to put it into words. Like, this is just a very awesome looking kit, and I think anyone is very, very appreciative of the aesthetics of it, and most people should put in some work. You know, don't just leave it, plain. You know, make sure you just kind of give it a little, detailing. I think every Barbatos kind of deserves that. But that's it, guys. That's the only thing I really wanted to say. So, go ahead and give me like your interpretation of what the kit was to you. Like, how you like it, how you didn't like it, and I'll talk to you all in the next review.